I think I might actually finally be live. Not sure. Um, was having problems logging in. Looks like it's going. It looks like it's going. Okay. Give me a second here. All right. Okay, so just a little tiny little stream just to test this stuff out. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I might just like hop on to stream just to, so you guys can see what I'm playing. I'm not really like formally streaming. I'm just gonna try to whatever I'm playing, stream it. If that makes any sense. Really doesn't, but we're just gonna go with it for now. Today I'm playing a little bit of Pokemon Pocket. Let me just open up a pack just to open a pack. Why not? I enjoy Pokemon Pocket. It's like very casual. I literally open my pack. I do like 2 battles a day. But I'm gonna try to do some ladders. I do ladder every so often, but I'm not like heavy into it. I do want to get promoted into at least try to make it to Ultra Ball. We'll see. But okay. So right now the chat doesn't seem to be working. I don't really know what's happening. But I honestly don't have to look at the screen, so it doesn't matter, right? Just gotta make sure that this is. Oh, there we go. Okay. So just gotta make sure that this is running. So yeah, let's get out of this. So I've been doing the Zoroark event. I basically just been running. Let me just play a battle. I've been running Serperior deck. And actually, I wanted to modify the deck because this Pinsir is like really fun to use. However, feels like a lot of times it's not really working because it needs to at least have 2 energies, depending on the state of the game, basically. And I thought that I had more than one Dhelmise, but I don't. So I really don't know what I'm gonna use. There's also a Tropius that they just gave out as part of the event. I might use that for right now. Let me pull this up so I could talk into the mic directly. I just need a grass type that is 1 or 2 energies. That's all I'm looking for right now. Because it gets to the point where like the opponent just pops off, and it's like I can't really do anything. So I just need. I don't know what's happening here. I just need like something that can attack with 1 energy, with 1 attachment, and then I'll be good. So I know there's like a Scyther that's decent. You know what? Part of me wants to just use that Buzzwole. Pheromosa is okay. I need something that like does decent damage though. And that shouldn't be an evolution. And to be fair, the Servine is actually pretty decent. It's just I wish I had 1 more. Shuckle. I might do Shuckle actually. 1 attachment no matter what. And he can tank. I need a tank, so that's actually pretty good. So let me go with Shuckle here. Or, as I've heard him being called, Shuck Daddy. There we go. Starting off with Shuck Daddy himself. So I think that's a great start. Shuck Daddy in the active. And then I'll build up Snivy in the back. And let's see how it goes. So, I mean, that's the thing. Fine. Have all the Darkrai you want. I don't care. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to Leaf Cape. And then I'd like to see you do damage. I mean, he's gonna do the energy attached damage, but I'm gonna reduce his damage by 20. So at most he'll be doing 80 total. Then this turn I'm gonna be able to start attacking. Yeah, Shuck Daddy's doing pretty well. I'm gonna start attacking first turn. As soon as I can do 20 damage, that's gonna do 40 because of weakness. And now all I need is to start building up a superior. So yeah, Shuck Daddy can start attacking first turn. Well, second turn, really. There we go. 1 heads, 2 heads, 3 heads. Let's go. So that's some pretty good damage for 1 energy. Shuck Daddy's going to be holding it down. I'm going to retreat him like last second. But I know he's got the Absol, and I'm pretty sure his shell thing doesn't protect on the bench. Maybe it does. It doesn't specify whether it's bench or active or whatever. It doesn't say it's from the active Pokemon. It doesn't say anything else. It just says minus 20 damage from attacks. So that could be good. Alright, 2 heads. All I need is 1 heads, and he does automatic 40 damage because of weakness. Shuck Daddy is killing it right now. Alright, so by this point, I should have a rare candy or a Servine or something. And a lot of times I do get pretty decent with the drawing into superior by the first or second, first few turns, not the first or second turn. And so usually I can build up. The problem is that after a while, it's like pincer, pincer, pincer. And I don't have really enough to do the damage. Alright, so I think I can take 1 hit here. Then I'm definitely going to have to retreat. Definitely don't want to get attacked by the Zoroark. So I really like this pincer because if he actually gets the work in, let me see. So I'm just going to X speed. This Shuckle might come back. So I'm going to save that 1 energy. And let's see if Pincer can put in the work. All he needs is, well, he needs 2 heads. But he does some pretty good damage if he gets just 1 head. The only thing is that it sucks because he doesn't flip multiple coins. He just flips until tails. So, oh my god, what a jerk. And you see, now I don't really have another option. I still don't, well, I guess I do have the Dhelmise. So if this Shuckle doesn't get 3 heads, I lose already. So I might need the Dhelmise to just come in and do some damage. And like, ooh, oh, I mean, that might be a little too late. And this is like a really crappy deck, honestly, if I'm being like fully honest. But I'm just using it to kind of work on this event. So the Dhelmise can technically potentially survive a hit, and then I should have game next turn, but we'll see. They always come out with some combination of thing. Wait, how do you do? No, he does 80 exactly. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. All right, so 1 heads on Shuckle is all we need. Erica, I'll use the Erica, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, that's not Erica. I think I just lost myself the game right there. This this deck does have multiple X speeds, so he can definitely retreat. I just lost myself the game. Wow. Alright, yeah. He can have it then. Alright, so now that we lost that game, let's go online and just do like a couple of ladder matches, maybe one or two. I don't know how much time I really have here. Let's see what I got here. All right, so I do have a few different decks that I like using for ladder. One of my, easy, not having to think too much deck is the Alcremie deck. I think that deck is kind of fun. I don't know what I'm pressing here. But I got a couple of other decks. Actually haven't tried this deck online. It's just Dialga Solgaleo. Not too bad. I hate getting spam text. I also have the Decidueye deck. That one's pretty good. It's just Pheromosa Decidueye. I have Buzzwole, Pheromosa Buzzwole. I also have, I don't know what this is. Oh, I think I just threw this together. I also have Infernape. Infernape is pretty fun. And I also made, what is this? I don't need this actually. I made this deck just to beat one of the events. I also have like a Machamp deck, Lucario Machamp, just baby Machamp. That deck is pretty fun. Especially now that they have this Memory Light thing and Rare Candy. So this Machamp attacks pretty quickly, but just in case you don't have the energy, you can just do jab. Riolu can do jab. Machop can do his Knuckle Punch. I also really like this deck. I just need another Mismagius EX. I haven't really used this one, but I just have it there as sort of just like a placeholder. Okay, so let me get started. I'm gonna just try the Decidueye deck. I've been running into a lot of Suicune, and those are kind of annoying because it just gets set up so fast. Suicune and Greninja. But we'll see how we do. We'll see what we're up against first, and then we'll see how we do. Okay, going second, so that's good. All right, Shaman start. That is like probably the worst start. But yeah, this deck has the capacity to heal a little bit. Okay, so I definitely... Oh, that sucks. So I'm going to get punched for free, basically, before I could even put my Rocky helmet on. Dark Pendant. Not a fan of Dark Pendant. Silver. What does Silver do? Oh, great. Thanks. I don't really need the Erica, but it's kind of just more of a matter of now. I could probably potentially still draw into that Erica. Alright, so I'm just going to put the helmet on. Let's see what we get on the bench. If it's a Rowlet, that could be game already. I'm just going to attach... Let me attach to the active. And heal up a little bit, and then next turn we'll just switch. Actually, maybe if we draw into the Rowlet, maybe we won't switch. Oh, he's got the Zoroark already. Because why would he switch out like that and then not attack? All right, so we got the Rowlet. Just got to be careful for the You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and start putting pressure on with Pheromosa. Retreat. He already messed up by not attacking. Like, I don't know what that was about. Oh, I guess he didn't want to take the damage from the Rocky Helmet. Alright, so Pheromosa, I probably should have attached to the Rowlet, but I also don't want to risk the Rowlet. Oh, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. That's fine. Pheromosa can put some work in regardless of anything. But that was a really dumb attack. And actually, I'm going to get knocked out. So I'm just going to put the Shaman up. I think this is pretty much game. That was the worst move I could have done in my life. I don't think he's going to be shy about attacking. Yeah, the Erica does nothing. So all we can do is hope that we get something next turn. Professor Oak, Rare Candy, maybe even Dartrix. I don't know. Put this on this side. But the Erica on its own is not going to do anything. That was a really, really terrible. Okay, wait. There's a chance. That was a terrible decision to attack into that dark crystal thingy. Okay, so that's pretty much game then. I guess I could kill the Tyrogue and then concede. All right, let's do that same deck again. I do like this deck. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm acting like an idiot. Where's my water? I don't know where I put it. Oh well. Let's do one more game or two and then call it a day. I don't really have that much time. I gotta go to work. Okay, going second again. Hopefully we don't get punched for free again. Okay, Pheromosa, a good start. Alright, so we have a turn to start doing a little bit of damage. We have possible Rowlet. 60 damage, turn 2 kind of sucks, but what can you do? At least he didn't get a Zoroark out. So we got the Rowlet. Let's use that Pokeball. Start thinning out the deck. Another Pheromosa, that's pretty good. So we can start putting damage on the board. And if the Decidueye comes, we're going to be in pretty good shape. Oh, that's bad. Does he have the Dawn? No, he doesn't. Does he have the Elemental Switch? Oh god, now there's a Pikachu out on the field. And the electrical cord. Okay, so I think I'm gonna, yep, there's the elemental switch. I think I'm gonna kick the Pikachu. Yeah, I really need to start doing something. But I do have the one extra turn to kind of survive here. All right, the Shaman is not going to really do enough, but why not? Heal up the Rowlet more so than anything else. We have another turn here to power up the Rowlet, and then we can work on the Pheromosa. The Pheromosa can just come in and start attacking whenever. All right, so we just have the damage spread across. I don't know if I have a Sabrina, but a Cyrus could work too in this case. I don't like how this Pikachu's powered up like this. Okay, so the Rowlet is relatively safe, so that's okay. Even a Sabrina would be good. I don't know if this works from the bench. But yeah, this is like a really good setup for him. He was able to just power up so quickly. How do I click on this thing? Yeah, active spot. Okay, so we're not in the worst shape, but we're in pretty bad shape. All right, so just gotta make sure to keep healing the Rowlet. And honestly, 100 damage is fine for the Pikachu, so I'm going to just try to keep sniping the Magneton. And honestly, at this point, like, I should try to Cyrus out. Well, no, there's no Cyrus at this point. I need to get the Decidueye or I lose. So, yeah. I think if anything, I need to kill the Magneton first and then the Raikou. Alright, how am I time-wise? I could do at least one more battle. See? So he's coming back to the Pikachu probably. Elemental Switch and Dawn, I'm guessing. Or attach. Elemental Switch. So really, my last chance right now. This is actually a really good deck, so I might just screenshot this and steal it. I don't think I have this Pikachu though. And I only have one of that Pikachu and one Raikou. Alright, so it's kind of that was kind of crazy for him to. Hold on, let me finish screenshotting this. For him to completely discard his energy like that, but I'm assuming he has X speed. He can attach for next turn. I think I'm pretty much done at that point. Oh, really? All I could do is 20 damage. Wow. As soon as I put this on the internet publicly, like now this deck craps itself. So, yep, there's the X speed. He's going to attach. Pretty much done for. So I might as well just concede. Save myself the pain of getting attacked. Getting my Rowlet smashed. Oof. Okay. So I had just hit rank 2 recently, so kind of annoying to be losing rank like that, but we have to persevere. Honestly, the Buzzwole deck might be a little bit better. It's because it doesn't really depend on evolutions, but I only have one Buzzwole. Alright, we keep going second. Alright, so we actually started Decidueye. So there's a pretty decent chance that he can definitely attack second turn. So if he has any kind of damage mod, I'm pretty cooked. So I need something right away. I need like a backup Pokemon. Ooh, there's the Silvally. Uh-oh. Or the type no, actually, but you know the Silvally's coming. Yeah, Zeraora is kind of a little too good for him to be having two in the first turn. This hand is trash right now. Let's hope I can survive this hit. Maybe a Leaf Cape would have been nice, right? Yeah, Silvally is not a joke, man. That's another Pokemon that can get set up pretty quickly. There it is, the Giovanni. Okay, I'm switching out of this deck. This game just doesn't want me to succeed, apparently. I'm gonna do the Buzzwole deck, and I think I'm done for the day. I need to get ready for work. How sad. They're just not even giving me a chance here. Okay, so let's see. Let's try this Buzzwole deck. This Buzzwole deck is like, it actually works even with just one Buzzwole. The only problem is just like trying to get to the Buzzwole when you're not finding it. Okay. So started Buzzwole, which is decent. I'd rather start Pheromosa. We're going first. Got two Ericas in hand. There's the Pheromosa. Not really gonna do much at this point. Well, I mean, I guess I could just switch her in. Tank a little bit with the Buzzwole. Yeah, I'll tank with the Buzzwole since I have the Ericas. I'll just start kicking off with Pheromosa. He's playing a Lucario deck. Okay, Beast Wall. Actually, not that bad. That's the beauty of the Celesteela, is that you have the option to just get a couple of kicks in with Pheromosa, come back, get Buzzwole going. Surprised they haven't done a baby Buzzwole yet. There's the Lucario, 80 HP at this point, so... Alright, so the Marshadow, I need to check him because he's already got an energy on him. Oh, he still did 30 damage. Oh, because of the Lucario. So I gotta heal. That's annoying. Alright, so next turn I think I might Cyrus up the Marshadow. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, so I can't Cyrus that up. Okay, Ilima. So Ilima would have been good if I had, You know what? I'm going to hold off on the Cyrus. I'm just going to punch the Marshadow. Or punch... No, I need to punch the Marshadow. That's really my only chance. Lucario with Donphan is insane. All right, so either way, I can Cyrus up whoever and knock him out one shot. I'm hoping the Pheromosa stays alive. But here comes a Donphan, so that's a no. All right, so I mean, it's up to you if you want to risk your Donphan, but I mean, I have the Donphan right now. Then I get Marshadowed, so that's gonna be a problem. Yep. So, okay. So what do I do here? I use Professor. Lucamine would have been nice to use, I think. What do I do? I think I finish off the Hitmonchan. He definitely has a Cyrus. I need to finish off the Hitmonchan at this point. I should have Cyrused. I should have Cyrused in the Donphan. If he has a Cyrus, I'm pretty cooked. I should have. Maybe another thing I could have done is the Iono. Yeah, I think he has the Cyrus. There's no way he doesn't have the Cyrus. He doesn't have the Cyrus. That didn't seem worth it. He's just protecting the Donphan. That's really what he did there. If he had powered up the Lucario, I think he would have been okay. Alright, well, at least we got one win. I don't know why I'm coughing so much. Oh my god. Alright, I think I might need a break, so I'm going to get off after this one. So at least we got a win. They did have weakness. I don't know. I could have also attacked the Lucario. I think I would have survived. No, I would not have survived. So either way, that was the best thing I could have done. Alright, so basically stayed in the same rank. Alright guys, so that was just really meant to be like a little bit of a test stream. I might stream some other stuff. I don't know. But if you watched this far, thanks for watching. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Okay, now actually